Welcome to a bonus edition of Cubicle Chat with Kimmie,
Kesia,
and Renee.
Get up close and personal with us as we share our stories, thoughts, and shenanigans with you. So grab your favorite adult beverage, sit back, and enjoy our Cubicle Chat. Hey there, friends. Here we are. Bonus edition of Cubicle Chat. We're in season 3, right? We're season 3.
Yeah,
I keep
season
forgetting.
3.
Oh, yay! Hashtag season 3. No, hashtag yay! Happy November, everybody. I can't believe it's already November. I feel like we just shifted into fall yesterday. But it's November and I'm loving it. Still feels like summer. Where the hell?
Always summer here.
I know. I know.
It's late summer. October is late summer. It's going to get cold. But you know, it's crazy though. It's Scorpio season. It's your season.
It is. It's
your birthday's coming up.
Heck yeah. Oh yeah. It's just another reminder of just how deep we're going into like the 40s here. But I am a Scorpio, and according to, I don't know if anyone listens. I mean, I listen and follow to Chris Corsini because of Renee. Renee is very well in tuned with astrology, and she got us hooked on Chris Corsini. And so he did his readings for October, and he does them usually during the first week of the month. And so I'm always like waiting, okay, when is Scorpio getting their reading? I want to know. But everything that he said in October, honestly, swear to Jeebus, yeah. He was spot on. Exactly.
He always is. He always is spot on.
He was spot on with everything that, is going on in my personal life. And I was just like, oh, stop it, Chris. Stop it. Tell me more. And he was telling me that I am going to, he was telling us Scorpios that we are going to receive, some wealth, money. He said money. Mm-hmm. So I am waiting for money. So yeah, he said that wealth is coming your way and opportunities. It's something that you weren't expecting or something that you have just been thinking about, but never, realized if it was going to happen. But he said that this is going to happen because Mercury is on the rise, and right now it
was in retrograde.
There you go.
So it was revisiting and cleaning up.
Yes.
And it was like, I think the last Mercury retrograde of the year. So it cleaned up a lot of the stuff that happened in the previous 2.
Yeah, because I got a lot of dirty shit in the basket.
You got a lot of it.
A lot.
And so money's going to drip out now.
Heck yeah. It's going to be oozing out of my pockets. But so I'm looking forward to a wonderful November. And November. Yeah, what else is happening in November?
We get to wear boots and scarves.
Yes. What's your favorite winter wear? I mean, I like to wear also sweaters. I love cable knit sweaters. And I like to layer. So I'll wear like a button collar shirt with a cable knit sweater and a scarf. I like that. I like it a lot.
Yeah. I love jackets. My closet, you guys, I need to go through my closet. I have so many jackets. Whenever I'm shopping, I'm always like, oh yeah, I guess I'll get like a top or whatever. And then it's always like jackets.
Yeah.
Any time I can buy a new jacket, I'm for it. Like,
do you have a favorite jacket in your collection?
I have a very typical style of jacket, like one of those like utility jackets, or like I just recently got like this like it's like a crop, like it's almost like a bomber jacket.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of is like that. Like the sleeves are really puffy. I used to really like pea coats when I was younger, but I don't even have one now. Now I'm just like any type. Like I love all jackets. I just if it's a jacket, I'm with it.
Those like feather down ones that like can be made into a little ball, and you can just pop it open and like wear it and be all comfy wumpy in it. Oh, yes.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
all
I
about
have one like
comfort.
that.
The older you get, the more comfort becomes vital,
Mhm.
not looks. Like the pea coat, like it puts you sharp, makes you look sharp, makes you look a certain way. But like after, like as you get older, you're like, nah, I just want to be comfortable. Like,
So true. Because, there was a time when I was all about dressing good, because there are people. I don't want people judging me. I want to look good when I'm out there. But these days, and mind you, that was like back in my 20s. And now that I'm in my 40s, like I wear so many mismatched things. Like I will wear like this. I have this print pants. It kind of looks like those harem pants. And so it has these beautiful patterns, and I'll wear that with like a striped shirt, or like maybe this pajama shirt that I'm wearing right now that looks like something a toddler would wear. And then I have like socks that are striped like this. You see that? See that? Oh, see, so we're on Zoom and I'm showing the ladies here my socks. It's striped, and there's a lobster. See the lobster? There's a lobster. I can't. Oh, I'm not limber.
Then you have to take a picture.
I'm not limber.
Put it back.
Put your foot back.
That's my socks. Oh, it hurts.
Down.
Okay, I got it. I think I got him.
Oh my goodness,
got
you can see
one.
the pain in my face. I'm not as limber. I'm going to feel it tomorrow. Going to feel my legs. It's going to be sore. But yeah, I don't care what I wear. And even if it's like to go to the grocery store, it's like, judge away.
Yeah. But it was Halloween though.
Yes, it was. Ooh, ooh.
So I've been working at, the job, and we have the party that goes on yearly at the job, and get to see all these fun costumes. Oh my God. So many fun costumes. Last night, someone was dressed in a popcorn. Like it was a popcorn
Like a bucket.
bucket.
Like
Like they made the popcorn and they had the popcorn pieces.
so cute.
And it was so cute. So stinking cute. Yeah, anyway. I love the
I wish I
costumes.
was like creative enough to like come up with a costume like that.
Yeah.
I feel
Seriously.
like I just feel like it's so much work to like think about what I want to be and then plan it out and like either find a costume at like I can just like be like go take the easy route and like buy one, but they're so expensive.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then it's like, or you can like find them at the thrift store, but now I have to go to the thrift store and I don't know how to sew. So I'm going to be calling Renee. And I'm like, that's too much work. I can't be doing all that.
Speaking of creativity here, let's go back to when Kimmie was like 10, 11, or 12. Now, I know last year I talked about my clown costume and putting on my clown makeup hours and hours before it was time to trick or treat, and everything just crusted over. And then, I mentioned about my mom having to scrub our face down with a scouring pad. But another story to share, speaking of building your own costume, I think I might have been like 10 or 11, somewhere around that age. And I had this idea of being a grape. And it's like, how hard is it to be a grape? I mean, I was thinking
Like one grape or like a bunch of
bunch of grapes. A bunch of grapes. Basically like the kind that you see at the fruit, on those Fruit of the Loom commercials.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be a grape, and I figured, because here's the thing, like my parents never really, allowed us to go all out for Halloween. That whole clown makeup was like the big thing that we've ever had. Other than that,
They learned their lesson.
we learned our lesson. And but before that, I mean, back in the early 80s, and Renee, you can attest to this. Remember how we used to wear those plastic costumes?
Yes.
And you could find these costumes like at the grocery store.
At the grocery store. At the exit of the grocery store.
Yes, at the Alpha Beta. That's where I used to shop when I was a kid with my parents, and we would see all of our costumes. Yes! I was strawberry shortcake at one point. Oh,
Casper.
Yes. There was a Casper. My brother was a Ninja Turtle. But I forgot the other. Raggedy Ann and Rainbow Brite.
Yes.
Those were the ones that I used to pick out when I was a kid. But
Wait, what's Rainbow Brite?
Oh, girl.
What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. I just keep thinking of the light bright. Do you know what I'm talking about? just like think.
We're talking about getting older, and Kesia's just like, what is Rainbow Brite?
If only everyone could see both Renee and I, our facial expression the moment Kesia just asked,
that?
what is
I'm gonna Google it.
Right. Yeah.
I'm
Google
Googling
and research, and then you'll understand who and what a Rainbow Brite is.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Okay, wait.
It's BRITE, right? It's Rainbow Brite. Yeah.
I've seen this before. Okay, I know it. I got it. I've seen it. Okay. All I'm thinking is Kimmie in like one of those light bright things.
Stop. We have listeners. Kesia, we have listeners. Stop right now.
So good. Okay, continue. So you had Rainbow Brite.
So we had fancified trash bags as costumes as kids, from the grocery store is basically what it was. And you just put this little mask over your face with a little
couldn't breathe.
street. Yeah, you couldn't breathe. And boy, were you sweaty in that little mask.
Yes.
But everyone who's listening, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you were a kid in the 80s, you were part of the garbage bag fun. Anywho, fast forward to Kimmie in her double digits, 10, 11, 12 years old. I wanted to be a grape, and I was trying to be cost effective here, and so I figured, well, I have a black turtleneck at home and I have black leggings, so all I gotta do is just buy a bunch of balloons and just tape them on me. And so I did, and I was blowing up a bunch of balloons. Now, here's the thing. I had the idea, the creativity in my brain. But when it came to execution, boy, did I screw that up, because in no way or shape or form did I look like a grape. I was just a person with a bunch of balloons, and it didn't help that the kids started popping the balloons. And by the time I got home, I had one balloon, but it was like deflated and it didn't look right. And so,
just the one left.
At that point, I was like, screw it. I just want my goddamn candy. And I just want to go home, because here I am. And towards the end, there was like this lady at one of the last houses. She was like, oh, what are you supposed to be? You know how stupid people ask those questions. And I was like, I was a grape, but I'm not a grape. I am darkness.
Like when you go to the fair and you have to like blow the balloons with the water?
Yes.
Or like you throw the dart.
That's what I should have been. I should have been like
Kimmie.
Walking along every Target there around me. Kids just popped my balloons, and by the time
that's how I don't dress for Halloween. I was too traumatized as a kid. Those plastic costumes, and when I tried to be creative, I told you guys the story. So it's just like, and then as an adult, I went and learned like costume design. So then I was dressing other people. I don't care about me. Too much work.
So much work.
I actually considered, I wanted to kind of rekindle my youth and just feel what it was like to be a kid again and knock on the doors. I actually thought about putting a bed sheet over me and going around.
This year?
Yeah. I was going
to. You've got good costumes. You have the hot dog costume. You have the
Christmas tree
costume.
Christmas tree.
I've got my Iron Man
pajamas
and my Iron Man costume. I'm grown up now. I can afford costumes, kind of, sort of. But
they're so expensive.
But see, the thing is that I don't want to expose my face when I'm knocking on people's door to have this grown 40-plus woman say trick or treat with the kids. So I figured if I just put a bed sheet over my face, cut a couple of holes so I can look out of them, people won't know that there's a grown 40-year-old woman, 40-plus-year-old woman trick or treating. And I was ready to like alter my voice and be like, trick or treat.
Why don't you just hire your nieces and nephews to go get the candy for you?
That's what I was going to say. You can just go with them, right?
Let me tell you something. These little kids are greedy-ass little mofos. Because the last time I went trick-or-treating with my nieces, they were very, very territorial with their candy. I mean, I wanted to do the whole trading game, remember? when we were kids? And after trick-or-treating with your family, your friends,
yes,
everyone went to their own little corner, dumped out their candies, and just started filtering through which candy they wanted to trade away and all that stuff. Yeah, no, my nieces didn't want to do that. They wanted to keep all their candies, even like the yucky ones, to themselves. So
that's how me and my sister were. We did not trade our candy.
That was like the best part of trick-or-treating.
These new generations.
Yeah. We were like, nope. But then my parents would like eat our candy.
Yeah.
Like, we would, because we just like leave it in like the little like bag that we had it in or whatever in the pantry. And then like, like my dad would eat it or my mom would eat when we're sleeping. And I'd be like, what happened to all my candy?
Like, I did all the work. I went walking from door to door to collect candy. How rude.
My sister hides the kid candy. Like she'll leave it out like the first couple of days and then it'll disappear.
Just a lot of candy.
It's so much candy. At this place that I work at, people walk away with pounds of candy.
It's a lot of candy.
Like, dude.
Too much. It's seriously too much candy. When we moved in here, I might have said this last year on the podcast, like Sean was like, oh, maybe we'll have trick-or-treaters. And so he like bought a bag of candy from like Costco or something like that. And then literally we weren't even home. We weren't even home to even see if we had trick-or-treaters. We were like, we were planning to be home, and then we were not. So then it was just like, well, now we have this whole thing of candy.
So now we gotta eat it.
Prior to COVID, trick-or-treating has changed so much because when I was a kid, I remembered kids everywhere in the neighborhood going from door to door, trick-or-treating, and just crossing the streets left and right. But like these days, I don't see too many kids out there. However, things have gotten easy for them because like certain places, like for example, churches will do like a trunk and treat. And all you gotta do is just walk from car to car, which is like less than a feet away from the next car. I'm like, that's too easy. It was fun to like walk to the house, knock on the door, trick or treat.
Yeah, work for your money.
Yes.
Be rejected on live.
Exactly.
Oh man. And then we're busy recording. That's
yes.
Good.
I know.
We could have gone to New York.
I love spontaneity, yes, but I do want to go. I do want to go. I want to go. I want to go.
We could have gone to New York.
Really go. Like I had it already kind of like in my head. I want to go next year, so I think we should all go.
I'm down.
Before that, I was just thinking about Kimmie and her golfing. I don't know why. I just thought,
yes. And let me tell you something. I've got a full set of beginners golf clubs.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
She's ready.
Girls, I am so ready. And just so you know, I can hit balls. I can hit them 55 to 80 yards.
That's really good.
Yes. And I had my first par.
That's really good.
Yep.
So you're actually out on the golf course,
yes.
or are you going to like one of those driving
No,
ranges?
I started first at a driving range. First I started off as a little caddy, and then I went to the driver's range, and then I started whacking balls, and then I started taking a liking to it. That didn't sound right. I started taking a liking to golfing
and the whacking of the balls.
Whacking of the balls. And then I took it out to the course, and I, playing these small little 18-hole, 3-par courses, and oh my gosh, I've got this.
That's so fun.
I've got this. Let's go golfing.
I've always wanted to play golf.
Let's do it.
I've always wanted to. I went to, I think it was Vegas.
The Top Golf?
And I went to Top Golf because I was just so excited. But then my knee started to hurt. But anyway.
It does, especially like, swinging your arms, and all of a sudden you can't lift this part of like your right shoulder, and then the whole twisting. Yeah. It's like, it's a part of my body that I haven't used it before, and now it's like, but let's go to the driving range.
Yes.
You know?
Let's do it.
For real.
Let's do it.
For
For
real.
serious.
I'm serious.
Oh my gosh.
We'll make it happen.
I would love like golf, tennis, and swimming were like the 3 sports that I would have loved like exploring. Oh, and race car driving. I would love to.
I really like tennis. For a while, Sean and I were playing tennis like at these like local courts.
Mhm.
We just got like these like cheap rackets off Amazon. They're like $20.
Nice.
And we would just go like in the morning and we would just play a little bit. It was fun.
That is awesome.
I played in high school because I wanted to avoid PE. So
Yeah, but
So
see,
I
I mean,
tennis.
tennis is fun and all, but that was like a lot of running for me.
It's a lot of running.
I don't do too well with running, so I shifted to badminton
Oh, okay.
because it wasn't as fast paced.
Yeah, it doesn't go as fast.
But I had issues with whacking the balls over the fence. Not even like the fence, but like the fence, the gate that keeps
It just like too high.
too high. I had no control. I wasn't, seeing my racket. I wasn't like swinging it all the way through. I just, but I just never meshed with sports. And then golf was something that I didn't, think I would pick up, but I truly enjoy, playing it. I enjoy watching it on TV. I'm familiar with some of the golf players.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Can
Watch
you believe
out, Sporty
it?
Spice.
I know.
Kimmie's coming for you.
No, it's on. Let's go. Let's go. Driving
Really
range.
nice.
Yes. That's so awesome. Oh my gosh. Can't wait to go because it's going to be so much fun.
Yes. We're definitely gonna make this happen. I say we make it happen in the next couple of weeks.
I'm ready
Yes, I
for
have
it.
my calendar out. I need to decide.
All right, we'll plan it. We will plan
Planning. How fun. I love that.
That would be a great outing.
Yes,
We need to do it,
indeed.
sure. And then someday maybe we can go race car driving.
Like real race car driving or like go-kart? Like what's that one? Like K1?
No,
is that
I don't
that?
like those because then you bump into people and
We're not supposed to bump into them.
oh, I do.
It's not bumper cars.
And then just going around the same track. Well, in race car driving, you would do the same. But I don't know. I have a feeling that race car driving, like actual driving cars, would be better. I mean,
Like NASCAR.
like NASCAR, yes.
Ooh,
Zoom,
over
zoom.
in I think Rancho Cucamonga, there's a race car
There
track
is.
there.
Yeah. Mhm.
Ooh.
It's good catching up.
Yes.
Yes. We've got a
Wow.
great season ahead of us. I mean, we could have gone to New York.
And we can still go to New York. We'll plan it for 2022. Maybe we can do like the last episode of season 3 in New York.
That would be fun.
We can go live or do something, entertaining, or maybe, who works out there on Broadway that we've interviewed? Anybody?
Well, our future interviewee, like
Our
the one
future
that-
interviews.
our future guest that's coming up next episode.
Oh,
Next
yes.
episode.
Yes. Oh my gosh. She is so fun. That conversation we had with her last week. She's a busy gal.
Technical difficulties and Mercury's retrograde is not like it's a thing. It's
It
a
was
thing,
not
people.
happening for us. It wasn't meant to be last week. It's okay. We're going to work it out. We've already worked it out.
Yes, I was so excited because I really thought we were going to go to New York. I was like, oh man, this might actually happen.
Oh
I
my
know.
gosh. When we go to New York, we should put on our own little Broadway show over at Times Square.
Like over where the steps are.
Yes.
Okay, what
We
are
could
gonna call it?
Oh my gosh. The Rafts of Grapes. And I can wear my grape suit. The musical.
But only if you have like just the one grape though.
Yes.
I think that
Like
should,
you can't have all grapes.
no, I should start out with a lot of grapes. But at the end, it's
the
the
one.
wrath of the grapes and just only one survives.
Just one.
My favorite part about it is that people in New York are just going to be like,
Oh,
That's normal.
That is true. That is true.
No one's even gonna care.
It's like those subway videos. Like people do all these crazy things, and everyone's just like, meh, deadpan, nothing.
I have a place to be.
But there's a difference because we are a musical spectacle, and everyone's gonna want to see us. Everyone. I've got 2 great stage managers. And I'll be, I will be the one-woman show.
Be the show.
I will be the show.
You'll be the show. You'll be the show.
I love it.
Love it.
Love it.
Can't wait. Okay, everyone, stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
3
for our New York
coming to you live from New York. It's Grapes of Wrath.
Is it Grapes of Wrath or Wraths of Grapes? I forgot.
Wraths of Grapes.
But it's going to be Wraths of Grape. One grape.
One grape. Because at the end of the show, spoiler, there's only going to be one.
There's only going to be one grape. But there's a symbol. It's a symbol. But you have to watch the show to find out what that means.
Or listen to this podcast.
Oh my God. It's so funny. I love it. Well, you guys, I hope listeners, you guys should let us know what your favorite fall times are. Do you decorate your house with fall decor? I feel like a lot of people do. I think that's cool.
And is everybody all about the PSL, the pumpkin spice latte? Are they pumpkin spice everything? Pumpkin spice latte. We'd like to know because there's some people who are like, "Oh hell no, I don't like PSL."
No, I am all about the pumpkin spice,
and that's the only time I'll have pumpkin. Is during
I love pumpkin.
Fall.
I love pumpkin pie.
I love pumpkin pie.
Anyway, listeners. Tell us about your fall stuff. Tell us if you like pumpkin spice, if you decorate your house for fall, what your Halloween plans were. We want to know. Let us know on our Instagram. And that's all we have to say. I don't know.
The Grapes of Wrath. The Grapes of Wrath. And that's it. That's a preview.
That's a preview. That's a preview, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night, everyone.